traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talking about, we should've called it juice. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant, back in the booth.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. Biggest storyline coming into this one is how effective this team's starting rotation has been of late. They've been on an absolute tear, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, they've been lights out. It's almost like each starter's trying to outdo the last. Game after game, they're keeping opposing hitters just guessing up there at the dish. Can't wait to see if that momentum carries over to today.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, Luis Gil having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singing.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Check out the Red Sox lineup. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for him.
That one pushed foul. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
0-2.
The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. That one the other way. And he'll be safe at first.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
One down. Devers now. That misses. And that is ball well.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And now 2-0. Yoshida leads off first with one away. And a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye right there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. 2 on, 1 out. Tristan Casas now at the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that one fouled off. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Line drive. Come on.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There can be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Here's Alex Bregman.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
There's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And now 1 and 2.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in New York. And pitching in this game, Garrett Crochet. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Cody Bellinger, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
There's the swing and a miss.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Oswald Peraza. There's a strike. This to center field. Rafaela grabs it on the run. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
It's Aaron Judge now. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Snap throw to first.
No,
Bellinger dives back. Runner takes off. Pitch is low.
That's down. That's a ball.
Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get an out on the play. First and second, one out. And next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Bellinger dives back.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. The throw, tag, and he's out. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Swing and a base hit. And now to aboard. Judge around second. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Siggy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Deadhead assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just didn't.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the series, and they tack on 3. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Right now number 6 on the American League home run leaderboard. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit. Now here's Trent Grisham. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Grisham went deep in his most recent game. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back now in the Bronx. New inning getting started. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Heel back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And misses inside. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
To first, one up, one down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Connor Wong in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Nope, ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just
ball.
Misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And a good eye there. And there's ball 4.
Nope, that's
a
four.
great at bat. He saw a
base.
lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man at first. Ceddanne Rafaela, the next to hit. That's in for a strike. Wong leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. On the ground. They take the force out, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Foul ball there. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now Austin Wells. That one to first. And it gets by him. One gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Inside, almost got him. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball. That one not close. And now 3-0. Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So digging in, Oswald Peraza. Fly to center his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela racing over to make the catch. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead at 3-0.
Yeah, I do. I do it all. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing.
Back for more from the Bronx. On to the third inning. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Out to short, Peraza whips it to first on the run. In time, got him. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1.
Thinking about Yoshida, He's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Strike. Nope, ball. 1-1.
Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Rafael Devers, and he's already singled in this game. And it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runner at second, 2 down. Triston Casas up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up. Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. And that one missing low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Alex Bregman just off the outside edge. 1-0. Devers, the runner at third. Casas on at first with 2 down. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he gets Bregman. That K is his 3rd of the game. So they strand a pair. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Stanton now. Singleton scored his first time. And there's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it.
No,
and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
2 down, nobody on. And downstairs.
Ball out.
Two out, space is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man aboard, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. A single his first time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, raw papers, all gas. Now I'm getting to the back.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
1 ball, 1
you
strike.
can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Wong in the box
no
here.
strikes.
Lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rafaela batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch is outside.
That's
Just
the ball.
missed.
Outside.
Yankees up by 3. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
So that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Greg Weisser preparing to come on if needed. Winkowski getting loose as well. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Rafaela. Out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Walter.
2 down, bases empty. Oswaldo Cabrera digs in now. Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Cody Bellinger. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad Chuck D in my community. I burn oil on the skillet. A favorite brand, Rio to Tokyo, they all get though. I enjoy your fat.
Heel back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just off the inside edge. On the ground to the left. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Hamilton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a foul straight back.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Heel winds and deals. And there's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Now the number 2 hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Runner takes off, pitches low. And that's a stolen base, not even close. 1 out, and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Handles, throws to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Now it's Devers at the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch just misses. Runner at third, 2 away. And that's in there at the knees. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 2. And that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 14th of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Triston Casas. Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Scott Effross taking over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Rip towards third. Over to Goldie. And that is that. Devers goes deep for the Red Sox. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Greg Weisser.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now it's the shortstop, Oswald Peraza. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1. Strike two.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one. Keep him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Stanton at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third. Devers throws across the diamond, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And that is that. So the Yanks go in order, but they're up 3-2.
Yeah. Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me.
Back at Yankee Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's going to be Alex Bregman. And that drops in for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering misses down and away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. Jazz tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Wilyer.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Abreu, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. Grounds one to short. On to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now back, the catcher,
Connor Wong getting ready to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Right through there for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. What about playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The 1-2 stays alive. And that one hit to first, sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The center fielder, number 3, Ceddanne Rafaela.
So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's outside.
That's a ball.
1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
This one in the air. Cabrera. He makes the grab. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 2. Bottom of the 6th, and Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. There's a strike. And that one is inside ball 1.
1-1.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2-1.
And that's a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. His righty-lefty splits there. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's down.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Swings through that one. Runner at first with no outs
1
here.
and 2's the count.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That one
That's
missed. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. Grounder might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox 2. We go to the top of the 7th, and now David Hamilton. On the corner for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Goldie takes it to the bag. That's 1. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. So the tying run at second just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
On the ground to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Scott Effross will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ian Hamilton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss and a slider.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Triston Casas up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 3. And that is out of play. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Renan Bernardino.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, 1-run game. Now, Austin Wells. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Liam Hendriks up and loosening in the pen. Slate getting cranked up as well. That one fouled off. Line drive. Duran snags it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Ground ball left side. Whips it to Casas. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bellinger.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
You could encounter the great, so you could get shipped and counter the weight, but you counterfeit. I countered your fits, led you astray.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks held in check, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Hamilton back to work. That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Abreu up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and he popped it up. Chisholm. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. That clips the zone. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. And Liam Hendriks will take over on the mound. Hard-throwing Australian.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Judge comes up empty there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Up and in, and it's 1-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Josh Winkowski, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Aaron Judge leaves the yard. his 18th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 4-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. No, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
This opportunity is one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this game. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Williams, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. In the air, right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Reaching down, makes the catch. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. That clips the corner.
No ball, one strike.
Late that time, it's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Good eye in that spot. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Left field, way back there. That one back. It has the distance, gone. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 4-3.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Back to the top of the order, Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Bunting, and it's in the air. And he picks it up in foul territory.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch is downstairs. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Only one out left for the Red Sox. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed
there. The Red Sox down to their final strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Nope, he held back. And there's a ball.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I ran out of poppers. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Faster than a cut my off. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold balls to a gunfight. I bring a blowtorch. Spinning new